Thank you for attending this webinar. Just to clarify, I am a digital avatar of Nancy Woods. She is camera shy. You are probably already a real estate hero, but hold on, your cape is about to get even more powerful. Real estate agents, you are about to learn something that could be the most impactful thing you have ever learned for your business. Pay close attention, and your business can truly take off. While this video is pre-recorded, either me or a licensed loan originator from my division is available to answer any questions. This presentation is intended strictly for industry professionals and should not be shared with consumers or third parties. Chances are you are either already a top producing agent or well on your way. This webinar is a true game changer. I can confidently say that nothing this powerful has ever entered the market. By being among the first to offer this program, you will place yourself miles ahead of the competition. The EZ program was created to help buyers who cannot qualify for any traditional mortgage. You just opened a whole new world of home buyers who can now buy a home. And also you may re-engage old leads who did not qualify. You're about to get real busy and become an even bigger real estate hero. Now think ahead. What will happen to home prices when interest rates drop again? Exactly. Prices will rise and sellers will become increasingly selective. Helping clients purchase now means they are ahead of the curve, gaining equity in a growing market. This is your moment to help more people purchase homes, build wealth, and take advantage of a market where buyers still hold some negotiating power. Let us begin with the benefits of the EZ program, followed by a look at some of the limitations. Borrowers with no credit score at all can still qualify using alternative credit like utility bills. For those with credit scores, W-2 borrowers need at least a 600 score, while self-employed borrowers require a minimum of 660. We use a soft credit pull from Equifax only. No hard inquiries or additional reports required. Borrowers with just an ITIN and no social security number are also eligible. This program is incredible. One of the most powerful features of the EZ program is that self-employed buyers can qualify after just 4 months in business with only 3.5% down. It may sound unbelievable, but it is true. All we need is a profit and loss statement provided by the buyer, backed by 3 months of bank statements. This is a revolutionary solution for buyers who do not meet traditional lending guidelines. Take a look at some of the additional features. Just 1 year out of bankruptcy or foreclosure may qualify. Second job income counts after only 60 days. Bonus and overtime can be included even if newly received. Deferred student loans are not factored into debt-to-income ratios. No need to source or season closing funds. We verify the balance but do not ask for the source. Only 60 days of current employment required, even after years without work. No prior work history is necessary, period. If you have been in real estate for a while, you know how unheard of this is. Traditional loans typically require 1 to 2 years of job history. This program is truly revolutionary. At the end of this webinar, I will share how to access marketing tools to help you promote this program effectively. Before diving deeper, I want to share something that truly amazed me. Since launching in the fourth quarter of 2024, this program has generated record-breaking momentum. While other lenders were slowing down, agents and loan officers working with the EZ program were growing faster than ever. What shocked me the most? Many applicants, after consulting with our experienced loan officers, actually qualified for traditional or alt-doc loans. That is right. People who thought they could not buy ended up qualifying for traditional loans once they received expert guidance. So yes, we are closing a lot of EZ program loans, but we are also helping a significant number of renters realize they qualify for more conventional options also. I like to say renters do not know what they do not know. This program is a magnet for motivated renters who just need the right advice. Here's how the program works. We provide an FHA loan to a HUD-approved entity, which then sets up a 40-year contract for deed that gives the buyer equitable title interest. The deal closes like a standard purchase. The seller is paid, the agent is paid, and the buyer starts building equity from day one. We aim to refinance these buyers into traditional loans within 2 years, and I coach them on how to be sure they qualify. But if they choose to, they can keep the 40-year contract for deed. And once it is paid off, they own the home free and clear, just like a traditional mortgage. I know this sounds too good to be true. By now, you should be very excited. If you have ever lost a deal due to high debt-to-income ratios, raise your hand. I see you. With this program, many of those issues can be resolved. And if they are not, think about it. A buyer can get a second job and bring back pay stubs in 60 days. We can count all of that income and move forward. The flexibility of this program is a true game changer for all of us. No other program offers this level of flexibility. A borrower with $200,000 in deferred student loans that shows a 0 monthly payment on the credit. Normally, we would have to calculate a payment, and that would disqualify them. But with this program, deferred loans are not included in debt calculations. We are here to help people who have been shut out finally achieve the dream of owning a home. The program is incredible. Another huge win: no sourcing or seasoning of funds is required. If you are an industry pro, you know how rare and helpful that is. This program is designed exclusively for primary residences, with loan amounts starting at $120,000 and capped at the FHA county loan limit. We only use a soft credit pull from Equifax. No additional reports needed. Self-employed or W-2 borrowers without a credit score can qualify by providing alternative credit documentation like utility bills. If a W-2 borrower has a score, 600 is sufficient unless they will retain another property post-close, in which case 660 is required. Self-employed borrowers also need 660 if they have a score. Applicants must have no late payments in the past year and one active trade line within the past 90 days. Utility bills are acceptable trade lines, but must be in the buyer's name. Student loans cannot be in default. Collections over $500 within the past year must be paid. Other unpaid collections are factored into the debt ratio. Tax liens must be resolved or under a payment plan. Other credit rules: no evictions in the last 2 years and no unresolved housing or utility collections. Buyers must show on-time rent payments for the past year. Any bankruptcy, foreclosure, or tax lien must be resolved or under a payment plan. Inspections required include a full home inspection, termite report, and roof inspection, plus a full copy of MLS listing for listed properties. Our debt-to-income guideline is 38/55, but higher ratios may be approved with strong credit. Buyers who verify 12 months of rent payments can put down just 3.5%. A 2-year occupancy is required before resale or refinance. 1 month of cash reserves and the first mortgage payment via ACH are required at closing. Buyers must complete a home buyer education course. We also offer a free financial planning and budgeting program through a third-party provider. It is a good idea for sellers to contribute 6% of the purchase price toward the buyer's closing costs to help the buyers preserve their cash reserves. Think of this as a short-term solution, a bridge for renters to begin building equity now, while following the 2-year plan I give them to then qualify for a traditional mortgage. But again, if they do not, they still keep the home and just continue with the 40-year contract for deed. The drawback to that is the rate is higher, so we really try to show buyers how to get into a traditional mortgage as quickly as possible. Once the buyer is pre-approved, we can close easy program in just 3 weeks, and we close traditional loans even faster, even as quickly as 7 days. If you have not used Luis as your loan officer, you do not know what you are missing. He can help you with co-branded videos, flyers, and posts to share on social media. Go to our website, easyprogram.net, or call Louis and see your business explode. This program has the potential to completely reshape your business.